Pull up a cushion, sit back and relax. Hello, welcome back to our channel. This video has been a long time coming. I've gotten so many requests and so many questions asking me, who are you? And I've avoided it as much as I can. I even did different videos explaining the company and what it does and all those other things. And I'm sure after watching all those videos, people just be like, when you're done, you answer our questions. So I decided to make this video and introduce myself to you. Not business related, nothing about the company, just it's all about me. Trust me, it took a lot for me to prepare my mind for this video. So I'll share as much as I can. I went online and got the tag questions for Get to Know Me video that YouTubers use, and I'll be answering some of the questions there. Not all of them, because some of the questions are just going too far. Like, yeah, invading my privacy. Like, no, don't do it. My full name is Chinwendu Paulette Juanita Dechku. Nope. Chinwendu means God owns life. Paulette means noble woman because it's gotten from Paul, and Paul means noble man. Juanita means grace, and Udechukwu is God's fame. I was born in Enugu State, Nigeria. I don't think I'm like any of my parents, and then again I think I'm so much like both of my parents. But yeah, I know that's kind of contradicting, but that's really the truth. My favorite drink is H2O, water. My best food is fried egg. My favorite snack is kuli kuli, the ones that they use suya pepper to make. I am a cat person. I don't like dogs. Even if they are this tiny, I'm terrified of them. So I'd rather a cat than a dog. And before, I couldn't say this because I hated the both of them, but I met this cat and I fell in love with it. It wasn't my own, it was just a cat that stayed where I used to work. I don't want a cat, but when I see cat, I'm like, yo, I'm your person, I'm your person. Visit every single country in this world. I would say my glasses, my shades. Like, I have to have my shades on. The best compliment I've ever received, it wasn't as if it was the first time I was hearing that, but it was the way it came. It was in my university. I think I was in my 3rd year. So I went to my friend's hostel to visit her. And when I got to the room, she had this friend that was there, and the girl was so pretty. Like, I was just looking at her, I'm like, wow, so people can be this fine. And when she was about to leave, I was like, man, you're so fine. Like, you have a very pretty face. And she looked at me and was like, you too. I'll be waiting to say that. And I was like, are you sure? You're so fine. And you're telling me I'm so fine. How great can this world be? So yeah, I really appreciated that. For Forever Club. Nope, I don't like pets. I have blue eyes, as you can see. My favorite color is anything dark. Dark white, dark black, dark red, dark green, dark everything. I love it dark. The darker the shade, the better for me. My favorite quote is from Yours Faithful, and it happened yesterday for a reason. Move on. It comes in very handy. What the Cancer. Hell yeah. It would have been cool if I had, because I feel like it makes you fresh. Like, oh, I'm allergic to peanuts, I'm allergic to dairy. It just makes you look very interesting. Like, well, I don't have any allergies, so hell yeah, plenty of them. And the most obvious one that I don't like is this one. Yeah, looks like an eczema patch. I've had it there since I was born. But some people come and start scratching them, like, Chinwe, see, you're having eczema. I'm like, Pop knows that, so leave it to, it's my birthmark. So that's one of my many birthmarks. Hell no. None. I can live without any technology. Like, I've stayed for a whole week without a phone. I'm that good. In this recent time, not like 100 years ago, like recent times, I'm that good. And most times because I don't have any option. I didn't have any favorite. It depends mainly on the teacher. I know I liked my literature teacher, I liked my CRK teacher, and I liked my biology teacher. I liked my literature teacher because she was really expressive. Like the way she describes the stories and tells them like in a very realistic way. Like it was just so interesting. Then my biology teacher was a drama queen. Like anybody that went to my school, Air Force Abani Enugu, would know that our biology teacher that year was something else. So I always looked forward to her class because it was just always funny. Like we'd go there and laugh. Although it wasn't so funny when exams drew closer, because then we'll not realize we've been laughing in class all this while, and okay, what are we going to write? Then we'll now start going to other classes and collecting their notes and stuff. But I liked my biology teacher because she was just a drama queen. And I liked my CRK teacher, God bless her soul. She just died recently. She was also very expressive, and she would be like, and Jesus said, hell, like stuff like that. It was just really funny, and I enjoyed those classes. Not because the subject was my calling. Nobody called me to school, but the teachers were fun. Again, it's because of the teacher. We had this English teacher that even when we don't have him, as soon as we feel him, not see him, feel him passing the corridor, we'll sleep off. Like he was that boring. Like he didn't even need to enter the class for you to sleep off, let alone when he now enters. So I didn't look forward to English that year because the teacher was just very boring. I think it was a couple of days ago when I'm praising God and all that. Like it gets really intense, yeah. So to answer this question, the list could be very long because I'm kind of person that feel everything. But if I'm to say the most impactful people in my life has been my mom and my best friend. My favorite musician, it's not because of her song or her type of music, it's just because of the kind of person she is. I feel like if I were to be a musician, that's the kind of life I would live, and the person is no other than Beyonce. I just love her. Like, I'm sure you do. Like, who doesn't love Beyonce? Even Beyonce loves Beyonce. I love me some Beyonce. I don't have any physical person as a role model. My role model is the dream me, like the person I hope to become in future. So that's the person I look forward to meeting the most, person I look forward to impressing the most. That's just the person I look forward to. Like once I close my eyes, I'm like, what would future Chinwe do? I'm like, okay, now we have it. We know what to do. So that's my role model. I hope it's not creepy. I am simply complicated. Yes, I have. I'll sit her down, like it could take up to a month. I'll tell my younger self, don't believe what your star sign says, you're not a moody person. Because I believed for a very long time that I was a very moody person and a sad person, and that depressed me for a huge part of my life. But yeah, if I was to go back, I'll tell Chinwe, don't believe that, you're not a moody person, like you're a very happy and cheerful person. I'll say 5. 10. I'm a 10 over 10. I'm such a chef, but don't ask me to cook for you, but just know that I'm a 10. Everything. My alarm clock, because I have to stop it. But after that, it's usually my notes. I go straight to my notes to see what I have to do for the day, because I sometimes write it the night before, or I could write it that day. The alarm clock, because I use it for everything. When I'm cooking, when I'm reading, when I'm working, I use my alarm clock. Then after that is my notes app. Yeah, it's an app, right? Yeah, I use my notes app a lot. I have plenty bad habits. My hands have to be busy, my fingers have to be busy. So either I'm clenching my fist, or I'm doing something, or I'm tearing something, or I'm using the lighter, but my hands have to be busy. So it's such a bad habit. When my hand is not moving, when you can't see my hand, just know that it's tucked under my thighs, because if not, it will just be all over the place. I do this thing. But I'm not so irritating. I like that I'm very skinny. I like that I smile a lot. Yeah, my hobbies are just lying down and thinking very deep, like just imagining stuff. I could write movies from my imagination. I've been to Ghana, I've been to London, I've been to Wales, I've been to Ireland, I've been to France, I've been to Italy, I've been to UAE, and I've been to the US. I like to go to Germany, Hong Kong, Kuwait, and Spain. I'm a strategy consultant. I also do some other businesses. I speak Igbo very fluently. I'm single. I'm 5'7". I just accepted that very recently because I used to tell myself before I was 5'8" and like 5'8.5" even. More than a lot. Like, I speak it so fluently. That's all the questions I can answer today. I hope you can now say that you know me to some extent now. I had a lot of fun making this video and I hope you enjoyed it as well. Thank you so much for watching. See you in our next video.